Hello, it is I, Seth RUDETSKY, sitting here with Andrea Burns. K-say-yo, boom, boom, boom. I'm obsessed with that ending, the crazy retard. Daniela from In the Heights, Annie to the Who. Andrea and I just realized, as we had our birthday brunch 5 months after our actual birthday, we're busy people, that we've known each other for how long, Andrea?
A long time.
Let's put it that way. Let's just leave it at that because we both have our careers to think of, but a long time. So I first met Andrea when she just come back from doing the European national tour of West Side Story. Now what's cool, what's a brava, is that she not only understudied Maria, but a lot of times, like when they have the understudy for Tony, he runs off, let's say, during like the Mambo. He's like off stage or hiding in the back during Cool. She was the understudy for Maria, high soprano, yet she also did the full out dancing for America.
That is correct.
Do you remember any of it?
I don't remember.
Still got it.
Yeah, marking only.
Wow.
Anyway.
At this age.
Yeah.
Anywho, did go on for Maria, but the point is just tell everyone about your devastation about your dance. Go.
My devastation about my dance. Well, when I got the job, I was 18 years old, and I had, very luckily, I went to Performing Arts High School, and I had this amazing gypsy performer named Clay James. Clay, if you're out there, it's a shout out to you, who would teach us original choreography from things. So I had actually played Anita in like a review in high school and learned all the original choreography. So that when I went and auditioned for understudy Maria, who can also dance, I actually knew all the choreography. Sorry, Alan Johnson, maybe you didn't know that. But
Did you tell them that at the audition? You're like, I actually know this already?
No, of course I was like, oh, I'm just learning it. This is really hard. Because, of course, right? Because I was actually there with some really incredible dancers. And so I got the role, it was really exciting, and I got to understudy Maria, and I was off, like I had to pull out of, I was in NYU, and I had to pull out like immediately. Next thing you know, like I'm in Berlin, I'm 18 years old, no cell phones, no laptops, no Skype, you know, so it was a total life-changing experience. So anyway, for 3 weeks we rehearsed with Alan Johnson, who was the heir apparent at the time, the choreographer, Jerome Robbins, and it was an incredible, incredible time in my life, and me being such a Broadway geek, I knew pretty much the credits of everybody in the room.
Like Nicole Fosse?
Nicole Fosse, Bob Fosse, and Gwen Verdon's daughter was a jet girl in it, and Yamil Borges, who played Morales in the Chorus Line movie, was Anita, and there were some really extraordinary people in it. And so, but I was in the ensemble, and I had to do all of the dancing, and so that was the only way that I could sort of prove my worth in the room. And it was very challenging because I'm not a dancer first, and I did not know the choreography to the entire show.
So the truth began to come out.
So that was a little rough. But anyway, I wanted to be really cool, and I didn't want to act like it was hard, and so I put on a very brave face. But in the meantime, I was sort of embarrassed about the fact that I just wasn't as good as everybody.
Well, as Andrea said, she goes, every show has a lemon, and I was the lemon. That's
really how I felt, which is really crazy. I was like, I can own it. I'm the lemon of this company. And it was like this private inner monologue that I had that, I don't know, somehow helped me through it. And so I'd be sitting lunch alone. We were at the Berlin State Opera House. It's a gorgeous theater that had this amazing canteen or dining room below the stage, and I was sitting there eating my lunch or whatever between shows alone. And Devin and Janky,
our good friend
director,
Dev,
choreographer extraordinaire,
Xana Don't,
among many others, was playing Chino in that production, and he was the only one my age. Everybody else was older and established with Broadway credits. And he very nicely came over to me and said, oh, you know, I just heard you're the Maria understudy. And I said, yes. And he said, wow, I can't wait to see your performance. I'm really excited for you. I hope you get to go on. And I don't know what possessed me.
She literally was having like a mental breakdown.
I don't know. I don't know what, but I just wanted to have something interesting to say. So I said, well, the way I do it is really different. And he said, really? How so? I was like, well, it's weird because I don't really have a head voice, so I have to belt the entire role. He was like, first of all, it's not even possible. Like, I don't know, maybe Ebersole can do it. I don't know. But the truth of the matter is, you know, he thought it was like the most thrilling news he had ever received in his life, right? It's just like gay heaven. He's just like, wait, what? You belt the whole thing? And I said, yes, and it's really awkward because you know what it's like to sing a high C with no head voice? It takes a lot of power, but that's all I have. I can't mix it, I can't. And he was so excited. How can you belt that? person. So anyway, that's what I was talking about, and he was like so thrilled and laughing so hard there were actually tears in his eyes, and finally I had to say, no, I'm just kidding, I'm just soprano.
And they've been best friends ever since.
And he was my man of honor at my wedding. He's my son's godfather. We've been great, great friends ever since.
Now, back to West Side Story. Andrea has literally made her role of Maria a central part of her amazing, amazing act, which is going to be at the Hangar Theater.
Yes, at the Hangar Theater in Ithaca, New York, as part of their cabaret series, October 1st.
Okay, her act is hilarious. So we're going to do the whole I Feel Pretty segment. Now, normally there are laughs, there are going to be crickets here, but just hopefully there'll be laughs at home.
A show that had a profound impact on my life is West Side Story. I played Maria in my high school production. I was 15. 3 years later, I got my first professional job playing the role on the European tour. I was 18. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who's me tonight. The role of Maria saw my 21st birthday, got me my equity card, and eventually my husband. I continued to play the role all over the country at different theaters. I was no longer 18 or 21. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. I gave birth to a healthy baby boy, 8 pounds, 15 ounces. The good news is I went right back to work after childbirth. The bad news is I was playing a certain 16-year-old virgin, and Mommy was tired. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and I pity me. But here's the truth. That role has been very good to me. And as long as people are asking, I'll be hauling out that little white dress until I'm 85. Hey, if Elaine Stritch can do it, see a pretty girl in that mirror there? Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile.